gear, dumbass.
Grind it.
Shut it, punk!
What'd you do, Murph?
She didn't do nothing. Blew the tires off.
Murphy's Law.
Shut up!
What's going on, Murph?
Why did you and Mom name me after something that's bad?
Oh, we didn't.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law doesn't mean that something bad will happen. What it means is that whatever can happen will happen, and that sounded just fine with us.
Hey, I'm Kira, and this is my YouTube channel. On this channel, we have a community of adult creators that slay together. I'm also helping you deconstruct old ways and beliefs and systems that no longer serve you. And really, it's my passion that you as an adult creator are able to lean into more joy and more passion because you deserve it. So today's episode is literally an update. It's my 1 month update. And it's posted a little late because when you start something new, life happens, and we'll go into that a little bit later too. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about my actual numbers for my OnlyFans account at this time. That's all I have is OnlyFans. We're going to be talking about my following as well on other social media. And remember, I started at 0, just like you. We're also going to be talking a little bit about just life happening when you start a business or when you start something new. And then lastly, we are going to be talking about what it means to be aligned. If you aren't seeing the results that you're looking for, 99% of the time it's because you are not aligned within. Because when you make the decision and you are aligned within, the opportunities begin to get delivered right to you. So if you like this kind of content, you want to make sure that you like this and then you also subscribe to me so that we can continue to slay this together. And of course, when I start filming, the trash guys come. Do you hear that? I've chosen to film a little differently too. Let me know if you like this angle in the comments. I just felt like it was more, I don't know, just a little more personal, a little more vulnerable this way, almost like a FaceTime. Just pulling up my numbers here. So basically the way that I ended out, and remember, started at 0. My Reddit was 199 followers, Karma 859, 120 Instagram followers, 7 TikTok followers, 6 YouTube followers, thank you, and 12 followers on Twitter. Let's actually talk about my OnlyFans subscribers. So I ended the month at 20. So I had 20 followers, and 17 of them were actually paying followers. So with all of that too, like there's always these places where we feel like we need to be better. There's people, you know, that are definitely doing better than me. But I think the most important thing that I shared with you guys last time is literally that I have a sustainable business. That sustainability means that I can keep up with it and that I can actually do it. Because in the end, ultimately what is really important is, you know, the value that I actually am bringing to my subs. So that is probably my number one goal at this point. Now, with all of this said, at the end of my month, which to be honest with you, I hear this all the time at the end of the first month, is when like shit starts hitting the fan, like things start happening and things out of our control in our personal life and maybe in our business, maybe with family. I mean, there's just so many different things. And so what I really wanted to share with you is that that's normal. That's so normal. There's this really good book that I recommend. It's called You're a Badass. It's by Sincero. And I'll put a link down below so that you can easily find that. But basically, the book is what it is. Like it helps you realize that you are a badass. And it also talks about things just happening. When you are about to get successful, things happen. I had a little bit of a personal tragedy after my first month ended, and still kind of getting through that, you know. But the thing is that we have to remember that it's okay to take a break, but not quit. So we have to keep going. We have to keep rolling with the punches to maintain the success that you want, or to gain that success that you want. The number one thing that you have to do is you have to learn how to have emotional stability, okay? That's probably the number one thing. So where does that leave me? Okay, so as far as my actual OnlyFans, you know, there's a lot of people talking about how OnlyFans may not be the right place. And for me, I have decided to just stay the course. And in the next video that I do in the next week or two is actually going to be talking about the specifics about OnlyFans, and also a little bit about Fansly. And then some of the other things that I am, you know, doing research on and really learning about, so that I can bring that that really good actual factual information that you're probably looking for. I'm in the top 31 percentile, which, to be honest with you, when I started, I was like watching videos where people are like, I'm in, you know, the top 15% or the 18%. And I was like, oh, I'm totally going to get there. And, you know, I didn't. And, you know, I think literally 2 weeks in, I was like, oh, I understand this. I'm starting to get this. And like I said before, it is more important for me to have a sustainable business for the future than to hurry up and get all the followers and all the things right now, because I know for me, I know personally, I know that I will probably burn out. I just know how I work. You know, one thing that I have been doing a lot of is administrative work, and I am not a fan of administrative work. And in the end, I do know that that is something that I will definitely hire out. But for now, because I am doing it, it's important that I do it right and that I stay organized. It is, to do all of that is literally a number one priority for me right now. So being at, you know, the top 31%, I think it is so important for me to find a mentor that is going to help me improve. And so literally that's going to be the decisions that I'm making in the next couple of months, is who's going to mentor me. And, you know, I know that it's a necessity in any business. You know, that's how I got successful in my real estate business, is a mentor and also coaches. I had to hire coaches. So I know that that is going to be something that I'm going to be doing in the near future. And I'm definitely going to be updating you on those actual specifics. In the meantime, I'm recovering from personal tragedy right now, and I am just giving myself a lot of grace. And so that's just, you know, where I am right now. And, you know, I think I shared with you guys, you know, a couple weeks ago that it is my passion to help people find wellness in business. And I know that that's something that I am bringing to this actual YouTube channel, is to help you find the very best you know. And, you know, part of why I was sharing a little bit about, you know, my struggles here with the shit hitting the fan and all the things happening is, it's not like this is the first time that this has happened to me. I've told you I've had other businesses, and it is so normal to have shit hit the fan, and it is not fun. It's not fun. It's not something like, oh, this is really great to go through this. It's not. But what has helped me is to, you know, remember all of my training on wellness and business, and all the things that I have been learning in my other wellness business, and what I've been teaching in my other wellness business. And the number one thing that is so very, very important when you are doing any work, but especially this work, because anybody can come at you. I mean, people that love you can come at you. People that are haters on the internet or whatever can come at you, and they can literally try to rip you apart. So to be aligned and to make that footprint of, realizing who you are and the systems that you need to create within to be able to have a business, because literally what it really is that whatever you think about, you bring about. That's why I'm so excited to actually relaunch my course to adult creators. And basically what it identifies with is literally being able to align to who you are. It also helps you have some emotional regulation, which in business is so important. It's so important to make decisions based on actual factual information, being able to look at things objectively, because if we get too involved in the feelings and you become loosey-goosey, and then before you know it, you're not doing the things that you need to do. So to stay aligned, so that you can stay consistent and create success that's going to be long-lasting and sustainable, is going to be so important. So I'm actually going to be launching that on June 9th, and it's going to be specifically this time recorded for adult creators. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'll be leaving more information about that in the comments. But this is literally what I wanted to share with you guys, is just being authentic and vulnerable with you. And I want to create an actual platform that is supportive to us as creators, someplace that we can, gather and talk, and a safe place where we're not going to be mean to each other, that kind of thing. So I'm super curious if that's something that you would be interested in joining. I've told you guys before, time is such a valuable asset. Literally the moment that you began here to if you made it this far, I just want to thank you for the time that you've spent here. So thank you so much. Again, if you like this content, please hit subscribe. That helps me know what I need to be doing, what I need to be saying, and how I'm going to be creating. And next week, like I was telling you, I'm going to be bringing some actual factual information about adult content platforms in general. And I really look forward to sharing that with you. So I hope you have a great day.